Hey GreatDrams, today we are going through a single cask Blair Athol, distilled in 1976, bottled in around 2012, 2014, so near enough a 40-year-old whiskey. So at worst it's a 36-year-old, at best it's a 38-year-old. That's not bad numbers to be playing with. It's from the Natural Colour brand over in France, the Spirit Collection. And apparently they don't exist anymore. That was what I was told last time I was over there, which is when I was picking this up. And yeah, it's a shame because for the years, every time I go to France in October with my mum for a horse racing event we go to, there's this one whiskey shop that has always had the Natural Colour whiskies available. From an Auchintosh in 1985 to the Blair Athol to, I've got a Glenfarclas single cask from 1976 and various others, and they're all really well priced, but apparently they just don't do them anymore. So, onwards. Now Blair Athol, if you're not familiar, is the kind of backbone or heart malt from the Bell's blend. So you don't really see it released that often unless you're looking at the Flora and Fauna range from years ago. Occasionally they have a distillery exclusive, but apart from that, you don't really see it on the circuit. There's the odd independent bottling release, but again, very, very sparse. So to actually get to try something from the distillery, and something this vintage as well, it's absolutely superb. My wife and I were at the distillery back in August 2015, and we wanted to try something from there, and they actually didn't have any of their own product in the store for us to try. So I think that's the last opportunity I had to try it. So just over 3 years later, finally getting to try the stuff. So here we go. On the nose, it is old. As in, it's an old whiskey. It nose is like something that's been forgotten for a while, but not in a bad way, just it's been in the corner, just doing its thing, maturing, getting old disgracefully. And then the fruit notes on the second nose are just coming through. They're permeating through, lots of apples, lots of pear notes. A little bit astringent in there, to be honest, but it doesn't nose like the most well-balanced thing in the world. There's a bit of a funk to it, but I'm hoping that's just because of the age and the fact that it was bottled a few years ago and it's probably never seen the light of day. Let's try it. The palate, completely different. That is incredible. So smooth. You really get a sense of the age and the grandeur of the whiskey in a really amazing kind of blast of, almost you feel like you're drinking some kind of history there. It's got that flavor profile that includes like breaking into a fresh toffee crisp, but then while simultaneously melting it down, mixing it with caramel, and then sprinkling in some fresh fruits from like your apples or your pears, or maybe I'm getting a bit of a peach note come through now, and then sprinkling just that little bit more of cinnamon spice onto it. And that is that whiskey in a nutshell. A lot of kind of conflicting, different flavor profiles, but all work incredibly well on the palate. The nose definitely is not working for me at all. But I might just give it some time on that. Very sweet, good amount of oak influence, not over oaked, which is always the fear when whiskies get to this age. Really nicely put together on the palate and flavor profile. And the finish is, I'd say, short to medium. There's a bit of spice there. It's lingering a little bit. And that kind of vanilla, juicy oak note still hanging around. Yeah, all in all, nose aside, a fantastic whiskey. Cheers, until next time.